Shifting our focus to Indore, Varghese, where a weird anomaly has taken place, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen people fight over pets. We've seen pets bite other people inside residential complexes. We've seen, quite violent skirmishes when it comes to pets. But these violent skirmishes turning fatal, you don't get to see as often. Now, this is what's happened in Indore in Madhya Pradesh. There was a quarrel between two pet owners that turned ugly, it turned nasty. You can see the man who's holding a gun. We've of course, blurred those visuals. We've had to blur those visuals because these are in fact violent visuals. We're also learning that this was a bank guard. That's why he had the rifle with him. He's also.
It's a licensed weapon, by the way.
It's a licensed weapon. Two people have been killed in this fight over pet dogs in Indore. For all the latest details, my man Varghese. Varghese, what essentially happened? What was the quarrel all about? And before I go to you, in fact, if I'll just confirm with the control room, any reactions on this? Of course, let's play out a reaction coming from the police forces first.
में सबसे पहले एक पड़ोसी है जो अपना कुत्ता घुमाना के लिए बाहर निकलता है और दूसरे पड़ोसी का कुत्ता भी उस समय था। सबसे पहले दो कुत्ते आपस में झगड़ गए और कुत्ते झगड़ने से जो पड़ोसी थे कुछ लोग उसमें इकट्ठा हो गए और जब कुत्तों का झगड़ा एक दूसरे मतलब उसको हटाने के लिए या ये था कि आपस में न कोई झगड़े तो प्रयास किया गया। इसी बीच विवाद और बढ़ गया। वहाँ कुछ लोग जो मोहल्ले के थे वो आपस में विवाद सुलझाने के लिए भी इकट्ठे हो गए थे। इसी बीच में एक जो जिसका कुत्ता था जो घुमाने ले जा रहा था वो अपने घर में गया, चूंकि वो गार्ड है और बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा सुखलिया में वो काम करता है। उसका नाम राजपाल राजावत है। उसने अपने ऊपर चढ़ करके और फायर किए। फायर उसमें दो पहले हवाई फायर किए, उसके बाद एक फायर जहां जो लोग खड़े हुए थे एक जो नीचे की तरफ किया और ये जो डबल बैरल जो 12 बोर गन थी और इसी का उपयोग वो गार्ड के रूप में बैंक में किया करते थे। तो इसमें उस समय जो आसपास कुल इसमें 8 लोग घायल हुए हैं और इन 8 घायलों में से 6 लोगों को उपचार अभी चल रहा है और 2 लोगों की इसमें डेथ हुई है। और मौके से जो गोली चलाने वाला जो राजपाल है और उसकी गन है, उसका जो लाइसेंस है, उसको जब्त किया गया है और इस पूरे मामले में अभी खजाना पुलिस के द्वारा कार्रवाई की जा रही है।
So that's the reaction coming across from the police, personnel. Two people trying to walk their dogs. I mean, gussa is had tak pahunch jaye.
I mean, how can if you read that entire story, these people were walking with the dogs. The dogs have a kind of a fight first, a skirmish, and then it becomes an argument between both of you. And that heated exchange, one person goes in, takes his licensed weapon, and then shoots at. He fires in the air first, and then he shoots straight into the people. 6 people have been injured, 2 killed, and all over 2 dogs fighting on the road.
Well, I mean, of course, one would laugh about this, something like this, but the local administration has to come out with the right kind of answers. Again, why a licensed, gun was used, a rifle was used.
He's a security guard with a prominent bank also.
With a prominent bank, misusing his particular
licensed
weapon. And on the ground as well. I mean, people will instantly put the blame on the voiceless creatures over there who are just...
See, dogs are territorial.
Doing what dogs do.
I mean, they are territorial. They, of course, will have kind of this thing against each other. But that doesn't mean that you go ahead and have an argument in a manner that leads to the deaths of 2 people. It's not... I'm not pontificating about a way or trying to preach, but the fact remains is that this is really, really abnormal. I mean, a skirmish between dogs turns to the deaths of 2 people and a person goes ahead and fires.
So the accused has been arrested, Varghese.
Yeah,
his rifle has been seized. 6 people got injured. 2 people now dead after a fight over pet dogs turns ugly in Madhya Pradesh's Indore. Visuals that are on your screens, of course, we can't show them. We'll have to blur them because, these are really violent shots.
It's a double-barrel gun he in fact
Police has
used.
been on the ground. We just heard the police's reaction. Everything next, that's upcoming, we'll have to wait and find out as to where the probe essentially leads us and if there is going to be a bigger precedent for all future cases, how to handle your pets and, the dog menace is something that people start talking about before even knowing that the dogs can't speak for themselves and a dog will do what a dog is supposed to do. I mean, that's the dog's brain. But we're busy, you know, pointing fingers on each other, blaming each other
The
for
dog
it.
will
No
react
work essentially being done on the ground.
The dog
per
will
se.
react according to its evolutionary character. That doesn't mean that people with senses are going to.
And pets also,
take one.
Varghese, people should understand that, you know, getting a pet is not like getting a stuffed toy back to your home. You need to understand the temperament, the temperature, the wildlife, you know, treat it with a scientific backing, a logic and reasoning, and of course, you know, give it the love that one requires, not just your pets, the other one's pets also, otherwise, because otherwise the pets are going to continue fighting and gun violence is going to take place on the side. You will have people die, people injured, but the pets will continue to fight.